something to eat? Are you hungry?
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, yes, you're hungry, but you don't want to tell the lady. Is that it?
It's heartbreaking, and it's hard to watch when she breaks down and cries like that. Dan and I swoop in a lot and try to, you know, make her feel okay.
Ava didn't want to tell the waitress about her anaphylaxis, and I purely think it was because she hasn't had to.
When I was your age, I would come with my mummy and daddy to a restaurant, and then I would say, hi, I've got anaphylaxis, because I need to use my voice, you know, and I need to tell them, right? But if you don't want to tell her, then I'll tell her, okay, for today. Is that good? Right, well, that's a start, right?
I think Mum has spoken for her, and her father's like, we better be careful of this, we better be careful of that. But hopefully they will, over the next week or so, become a little bit more confident.
William, no. They don't listen to me, and I don't know what to do. So I have to keep them busy. If I don't keep them busy, then they're fighting.
Isn't that what kids do?
But I feel like that's all they do.
I can see Mum's issues are more than just dealing with anaphylaxis. This is Mum totally overwhelmed with the amount of noise that the kids are making, but how really she's feeling quite stressed dealing with this on her own. What does that do?
It's usually on my shoulders. Dan avoids it, or he turns on the TV for the kids. I don't like it when the TV's on all the time.
So, you wish Dan was doing more of what?
Interactive things with the kids. Like not just turning on the TV.
Too much TV time equals less parental time together, bonding. And if you're a parent where you're spending too much time watching television, then you've got to realize that you've become dependent on it.
I can't say anything to him. He immediately gets defensive, so. I probably pacify my husband just like I do my children. All right, who's setting the table tonight? Stop with the fries. No, I told you to sit down and stop. No, you're not. Sit down.
We're not.
You're not. We're not having
anymore.
the hamburger.
Okay?
Go sit down.
Sit down. It's dinner time now, okay?
No, Mommy.
Yeah, it's dinner time. It is ready.
Why isn't it on the table?
It's coming on the table.
These kids have clearly learned how to demand what they want. And with Mum swinging at the end of that rope, I'm telling you, consultation cannot come soon enough.
Mommy, can we come out now?
No, I still need some quiet time.
Are you quiet?
Nope.
You're struggling as parents.
Yeah.
Where are you struggling together? Because you're not on the same page.
I guess she tries to engage the kids more. Right. And just to keep them contained, I always try to get them to watch movies to get them in her room. Like, she makes Play-Doh with them, she makes slime with them. Yeah. She likes to take them to the park. I don't like going to the park.
Like, if it's an event, then you're up for it. Mm-hmm. But if it's the stuff that happens during the week, because it's actually just what they need, you're opposed to it. You're like, no. Actually, it sounds a bit
I do everything else with this family. Every single thing that's asked of me, I do it.
I appreciate that Dad does things with the kids that he likes to do, but what about doing things with the kids that they like to do that doesn't involve TV? So what do you think is huge that hasn't been resolved between you and Miranda with respect to the fact that you are struggling as parents together?
We don't discuss it. We don't have these conversations.
And that is my point. I will see you later. That's my point.
It's after 7. Why don't we get our pajamas on? Come on, buddy, hurry up, man. Just pick on the store, you got lots of books there.
This family certainly have a lot of issues that they've got to address. It would be lovely to see Ava only in this medical condition that she has. As far as bedtime, real bad habits. They have 2 different parenting styles.
The communication does need to get better between the parents.
So tomorrow's going to be an interesting parental consultation because it's going to be about the truth of really what they need to do. And then it's get to work, because that's what we need to do.
So I'm ready to have my parental consultation with the Andersen family. I've asked that the children be babysat because I'd like to have a parental consultation where they're not around. I hope that Dan is going to be on board because if they don't start to do the work, nothing will change.
Hello. Good morning.
I was kind of upset yesterday
Yeah.
about the park thing. It makes me look like I'm not here being a father, and I felt offended.
I'm sorry that you felt offended, but my job is to make you think about things so that you can self-reflect.
I thought it'd be more about learning parenting tips.
We should sit down and address some truths here. Dan's very defensive, which is normally how people behave when there's an element of truth in what you're saying. I hope that Dan is going to take guidance. I do want to start by telling you both. I want to recognise, as somebody who has anaphylaxis myself, what a good job that you are both doing. But you need to reduce your own anxiety as parents, because it's very easy for that anxiety to then be projected onto the children, and then they become scared if you're scared. What I'd love to be able to see is more of a confidence with Ava. I don't want her to feel like it's a disability, a hindrance to her in her life, you know?
We feel like they're missing out on a lot and it's not fair. So if we can turn our attitude around, our kids will benefit a lot from that.